Let's be real. If you're stuck living paycheck to paycheck, stressed about bills, and wondering why money slips through your hands no matter how hard you work, you're not alone. But here's the hard truth. Being broke isn't just about income, it's about habits. And most people have no idea their daily choices are quietly keeping them broke. Millionaires, they live by a different set of rules, not because they're lucky, but because they've trained themselves to think differently. And if you want to break out of the cycle, it starts with changing the habits that are keeping you stuck. One of the biggest ones? Spending before saving. Most people get paid and start spending immediately, on rent, food, entertainment, whatever feels urgent. But wealthy people flip the script. They pay themselves first. They invest, save, and grow their money before they spend it. That's not a rich person thing. It's a smart person habit. Another trap? Living for the weekend. If you're just surviving Monday to Friday and living for 2 days of freedom, you're not building a life. You're escaping it. Millionaires design their lives around freedom, purpose, and ownership, not just a few days off. And let's talk about learning. Most people stop learning about money the moment they leave school. But the rich, they study it constantly. Books, podcasts, mentors, they treat financial education like a daily workout. Because the truth is, if you're not learning, you're losing. The way you think about money also matters. Broke thinking says, I can't afford that. Wealthy thinking asks, how can I afford that? That simple shift turns a wall into a window. It opens your mind to solutions instead of shutting you down. Environment matters too. If everyone around you is broke, negative, and reckless with money, guess what? You'll likely follow. But surround yourself with people who are building, growing, and thinking big. And your habits start to change with theirs. And here's a big one. Using debt to look rich. Flashy cars, new clothes, constant upgrades, on credit. That's how people stay broke while looking successful. Wealthy people use debt strategically to build income, not to chase image. If all your money comes from trading time for money, you'll always have a cap. Millionaires build leverage, investments, businesses, assets that earn even when they're not working. That's freedom. Most people also avoid their numbers. They don't want to look at their bank account or track expenses. But what you ignore doesn't improve. Wealthy people know exactly where every dollar is going, and they make their money work for them, not the other way around. Some even believe money is evil, that rich people are greedy, but that mindset will keep you broke forever. Money isn't evil, it's a tool, and when good people have more money, they do more good. Being broke doesn't help anyone. And finally, the dream killer, waiting for the perfect moment. You don't need perfect timing. You need action. Millionaires move. They take steps, even small ones, before they feel ready. That's the difference. Here's the bottom line. Your habits are either building your freedom or feeding your struggle. You don't have to stay stuck. You just have to choose differently. One decision at a time. If you found this helpful, don't scroll away. Subscribe to Millionaire Moves right now for more real talk on building wealth, changing your mindset, and taking control of your future. Your move starts today.